What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 6 team builder, taking on PokeFan and the Beverly Hills Bibarel. His team consists of Tapu Lele, Rotom Heat, Zygarde 10%, Gastrodon, Pilliswine, Volibee, Mega Beedrill, Aegislash, Dracovish, Munchlax, and Armaldo. He has priority options in a Zygarde with Extreme Speed, Pilliswine with Ice Shard, and Aegislash with Shadow Sneak. Hazard setting in the Pilliswine with Rocks, Mega Beedrill with Toxic Spikes, and Armaldo with Rocks. Removal options is the Rotom with Defog, Volibee with Defog, Mega Beedrill with Defog, and Armaldo with Rapid Spin. And 4 times weaknesses in the Zygarde to Ice and Gastrodon to Grass. Only things I'm not really expecting are Munchlax and Armaldo. I don't think Munchlax makes that much sense, despite being a decent special wall against my team, because I have really good physical breakers. I think Rotom Heat is coming 100%. This team is really weak to Galarian Darmanitan on paper, so we'll sort of see how that goes. I don't have proper responses to everything, so I'm just going to try and rattle things off here. This is also a makeup match that I'm playing in a little bit here. I'm back from vacation. I had to extend this one from vacation, so I'm playing this during Week 7, which means I have to jump right through things here. First up on my side is Kecleon. I'm running a little bit of a specially defensive set, but also physically offensive a little bit. I can switch into Lele semi-okay, but I pack a big punch back. This is mainly my Aegislash switch in. Excuse me. Mainly the Aegislash switch in. I'm really hoping that it can function semi-okay as an Aegislash switch in. Knockoff is really solid against this team. Nothing wants to lose an item, and Fire Punch is really just coverage there to hit the Aegislash without being dark, so that I'm not weak to fighting coverage from it. And that's pretty much the only reason I have Fire Punch there. It'll also hit the Beedrill okay, and it'll let me resist hits from like Rotom and Tapu Lele. But that's about the only reason that Fire Punch is there. Toxic's there for a lot of things, and Recover is necessary. So, Suicune, I'm bringing a sub Toxic Protect Scald set. Mono Scald is fine because Toxic will still hit the Gastrodon. So as long as he's not sub Gastro and subs before I get a Toxic off, then I'm fine. I'm outspeeding Dracovish with this, so this is my Dracovish switch in, and if he's Scarfed, then I don't know what to say about that, but I have Protect to get Lefty's recovery back. It could be Water Absorb Dracovish, but that would be very strange. Mono Scald is fine against literally anything else. Although Surf is better against some things, Scald gets me a burn on a couple other things, which is nice. And this is going to put in a lot of work, I think. A little bit of physical defense there. It's pretty solid against most of his team. He dropped the Halucha, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, and it's Dracovish instead, which I think is actually a little bit easier to handle with my team. Bronzong, I'm bringing a specially defensive Bronzong. This is designed to take on the Lele. There's not really anything else besides that it's taking on. I've got Rocks, Gyro Ball, Toxic, and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is there to hit the Aegislash, which I would otherwise be relatively walled by. Toxic for the Volibee and whatnot. Toxic is just so spammable. That's why I'm running it 3 times. It's just fully specially defensive. Rocks are super good against this team too. Shaman is next with Synthesis, Seed Flare, Earth Power, and Aromatherapy. I'm outspeeding Dracovish as well with this. I'm actually not outspeeding it, am I? Oh, I am. But Suicune would go 1 point over. See, 273, 275. So I'm outspeeding Dracovish still, which means I won't get 2-shot by a Banded set. Physically defensive to switch into Dracovish, but also to switch into Zygarde. Seed Flare plus Earth Power is perfect coverage here. Except for that damned Volibee. I've got Aromatherapy as the last move rather than another Toxic, because it's very possible that he could be running Toxic on a lot of stuff himself, and I don't want to deal with Toxic Kecleon or like Suicune, so I have Aromatherapy just in case, but Shaman should be able to tank a Toxic from something. There's also a Pilliswine switch in. Synthesis gives me a lot of recovery, which means I can switch in on a lot of stuff. Galarian Darmanitan, I'm starting a Scarf set here with U-Turn, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Icicle Crash, just max speed. I'm speed tying Tapu Lele. Rock Slide is only there for the Rotom. Icicle Crash and Earthquake are fine for anything else. He can play some mind games with me with the Aegislash, which makes things a little bit more complicated, but... Excuse me. Besides that, Earthquake is fine, and Icicle Crash is fine. I don't really see Volibee coming, so I'll probably never have to click Icicle Crash if I don't want to, but Icicle Crash is the strongest move I have, so... That is Galarian Darmanitan. And last but not least is Salazzle, bringing a heavy-duty boot set with Nasty Plot, Sludge Wave, Flamethrower, and Toxic. So I am running quadruple Toxic against this team. It wears down everything, and Salazzle hits absolutely everything with Toxic. So I'm perfectly okay with this. I didn't really need another move. Sludge Wave plus Flamethrower is actually fine coverage against everything, besides like HP Grass, but I'm not allowed to run that anymore. So Gastrodon could be a problem for this, but I do have the Shaman to deal with that, or like the Suicune to deal with that. It's a very defensive team that I'm bringing this week, and it's not really designed to be able to take on this team incredibly well. Actually, I guess Kecleon has to be my switch into the Rotom, so that's kind of a yikes, but I don't really have many other options on the table. Pardonnez-moi. I don't recall why I'm not bringing Mega Garchomp, Koko, Buzzwole, Honchkrow, Rotom. I could only speculate because I built this before I left. So it's been about, I don't know, 12 days since I built this team. So I've pretty much no clue about the things that I'm not bringing. But that's going to be for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys for the match.